Alright, let's see. Oh, no. Okay, it says we're live. Are we live? That's fantastic. I've muted the where we're checking out here. Alright, that's working. Fantastic. Okay, so you'll notice the whatever that layer with the bullshit information on it's called is not there. It's because we're streaming from the PlayStation 4 because it's Easter. And I don't feel like untangling all the cords that... I don't know, I don't move them around at all, and yet they go from being perfectly organized to all tangled up, like, I don't know. It's ridiculous, but I guess I could blame the cat, but I think if the cat was involved, they'd be on the floor as well. But yeah, happy Easter, everybody. I hope the Easter Bunny brought you candy. Alright, I think I got everything in this system. So, we're gonna do Noveria. I don't really know if there's a whole night's worth of stuff to do in Noveria, so it'll be either Noveria and the Citadel, or Noveria, because there's like
approach control. This is the SSV Normandy.
Some side
quests
quests here.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel
I do
business.
like
we got a council Spectre
the Renegade stuff here. So if you haven't done a Renegade playthrough of this game, you've got to, because the Renegade stuff here in Noveria is fantastic. We're doing Paragon, so we're not doing them.
What a fun bunch.
But they're good.
I think I'll take my next leave here.
See, Joker's got some good lines. He needs more of them. He gets a little more screen time in the next 2 games, but it's still not enough. Alright, let's save before we get off the ship. Looks like save 2 is going to be our save tonight.
Commander, something you need?
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
No. Alright, let's see. We're definitely taking Garrus. I think we'll take Liara. I don't think we have to get back on the ship after any of the side quests that we're going to do in the port.
Equalizing interior pressure with
but just in case, we're going to take her with us now.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Why Renegade is fun.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, man. We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
If you think this is best, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
We are gonna shoot her later. If you can't tell, she's trigger happy. Now there is like 4 or 5 side quests here. Gonna try to do them all. There is an order in which you need to do them to get them all, I think. So we might miss one, but
Weapons detectors.
Oh.
Don't mind the alarms.
yeah.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new
She
arrivals.
looks like one
Do
of
you
my
have any
Warframes
questions?
from Warframe. I'm always painting them that purple pink color. Of course, on my stream monitor, it looks like it's red, but I guess that's probably because I've got the HDR going on the TV. So, I'm just gonna go right
Has anyone
for it.
unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
And that is why we brought Liara.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Let's see. Alright, yep.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The Board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Ha!
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
The trust makes more sense if you come to Noveria later, but I like to do Noveria first because it gets it out of the way. Because I like to do, like I said, Vermeer is not available just yet, but it will be soon. And I think it's available either after this one, or it might be this one and the asteroid. But if you do Vermeer as soon as it's available, it kind of messes the timeline up for me a little bit. Like, it doesn't make as much sense. So I save Vermeer for last.
Welcome
But
to Port Hanshan, the
I like
galaxy's
to do
most
this one
respected
before
site for
I do
independent
Pharaoh's.
scientific research
No
and
real
development.
reason.
For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
Alright. I don't really need her. Alright.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
First side quest.
News travels
This guy.
fast here. Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has
This
a
one
burden that
smells
you
an
could ease.
opportunity.
If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers
Sometimes
to
if
remain
you ask
anonymous.
enough questions, there we go. Sometimes if you ask enough questions, you'll get a blue or a red option. And remember, these give us those precious Paragon and Renegade points that we're always looking for.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel.
All you have to do
All
to
you
get
need
it is
do
go
is
back
bring it
over
to
to where
this
the
one.
Normandy's parked. It's like right outside.
Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
By the time we're done
Is
with this
there
side
anything
quest,
in
we're going to get some
particular the Spectre is looking for?
Paragon and Renegade points. I hate that it's 3 different menus. Ugh.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I'm here to shop. We can discuss this later.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing
I know.
you.
Yes. Alright. Oh, there we go. Metagel upgrade and license. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. And we have to go back to the... I'm just gonna do it now. Instead of waiting later. Let's just go get it now. So, I don't know if you have heard, but they have ordered rewrites for the Mass Effect series to make it more appealing to non-gamers. And we all know what that means. It's going to be garbage. So, I got rid of my Netflix subscription like a while ago because, you know, I'd already seen what I wanted to see that was on it and everything else was crap. And then I was like, you know, maybe I'll resubscribe and when this comes out. And now I don't have to because I know it's going to be shit. Because this storyline isn't really something that would just appeal to a gamer. It's a space opera, right? It is your classic sci-fi, the future is wild story, you know? The fact that they don't think that would attract non-gamers, and by the non-gamers, what they mean is the fan base that is built in. They're trying to attract, like, this story, if it wasn't in a game, would attract people that didn't play games already. But basically what they're saying, without saying, is we're rewriting it so that the people that will already love it won't want to watch it. So there will be no word of mouth. So even if it's halfway decent, it won't actually be Mass Effect. So they won't watch it, and they won't tell other people to watch it, and nobody's going to watch it. So even if it's halfway decent, nobody's going to watch it, so it's going to get canceled.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
It'll still be garbage, though. I don't think they can make it and it be anything decent, especially if they already they're disrespecting the source
From
material.
The deepness of
it's
light,
gonna be trash.
it thanks you. This one promised
So
compensation
mad.
for services rendered.
It's been a long time since
It
I read
humbly
something on X
suggests
that
that a
actually
sum
was,
of
like, pissed me
250
off.
credits would be most appropriate.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
Usually it's just, oh, that's
The
stupid,
other's
that's
words
weird, that's
possess the
stupid, that's weird. And
discomforting ring
I read
of
this and I'm
truth.
like, what?
This one would raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
We did skip
me what
one
you're
of his
selling.
categories. I think
Of
this is the only
course.
shop, so we might as well check that too. Got anything great for non-humans? Let's see. Well, that would be alright. Yeah, the tech biotic protection is less. I think I would only get it if it was... yeah. It's not better across the board. Sorry. None of the stuff you have is stuff I want. Oh well. Alright, let's see. Oh, nope, this is not the way I wanted to go. I need to find the administrator's office. Down here, maybe? Alright. I did complete a quest, so let's save before we get too lost in the sauce. Oh, autosave.
How can I help you?
I don't trust it. Don't trust the autosave.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist
Oh no.
groups.
Battery's low.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights
I'm
in the
gonna
news
switch
lately?
controllers. Give me
They're
a second.
one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's heavily here.
There we go. I use this controller as long as I can, but it's got a weird thing that happens occasionally where it just starts using the square button. So if things get weird, if the other controller hasn't charged enough for us to switch back, we might have to end it early. I don't need to be firing off my weapon in the middle of, like, the bar. Okay.
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
This guy. I dislike him immensely. but he is pretty funny.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain spaceborne vagabonds.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Oh, I don't actually have more questions. That's a shame. I'd like to annoy him
I have
for
no
longer.
more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
What a jerk.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan.
Right? Why don't you tell me I need to go talk to that Torian guy about that.
You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
That office raid, right?
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to
Why
Rick
are you wearing
King.
your helmet?
You should be able to find
Did
him
I
at the
accidentally
hotel
turn
bar.
that shit back on?
Can't say
I hate
more.
that.
Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Alright. Let's see. Alright, let's go. That's his name, Lord Quinn. Or Quinn. Not sure if it's Quinn or Quinn, but regardless. The grumpy Turian at the bar. Alright, that's the way in. That's his office. That's the elevator to the garage. That side, I believe, is the elevator to the bar. So we are headed to the right. Ah, yeah. Synthetic Insights. I think that's what that sign means. We're gonna go talk to Lorik. So many elevators. Alright, that's Lord Quinn. Alright, let me save, because then I'm gonna do this quest. Even though I think I get some renegade points for taking the quest, but if I handle it a certain way, I get Paragon points.
The male
so we'll see
human
if we can't
at the
do
hotel
both.
bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That
See, I
makes
don't like
you
her.
ideal for my job.
You're asking me
You
for a
are a known
favor,
quantity,
and I don't know
or
what
so
that
Vargas will think.
means, but I
He
know
will
it's an
assume you are here
insult.
to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself.
Oh,
He realized I was
so
not a real
you're
buyer.
insulting me, but you're not. You can't do it.
I don't know anything about binary helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in binary helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer. On behalf
Basically,
of the Spectres or the
they
Alliance,
misunderstood
discuss their
the
military enhancement
escort that
programs.
Benezia
Your
is
real
having,
objective
but that's
will
not
be
the
to
problem here.
distract him.
The problem is
I will
that
give you a device that will crack into his
they
personal wireless
want
network.
to make sure that binary helix
It will
is not
upload a
going
variety
to
of monitoring
be a threat
viruses.
to their business.
They will
It
infiltrate
is
binary
corporate
helix when he logs
espionage.
onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
I don't think I need it.
impatient
I don't
with
think I
those who
need to
waste
know
his
because
time.
I'm pretty sure
I
that I
tried
get
to
an
get him
option to
distracted
tell the
and
guy
off-topic.
what's going
He
on,
concluded I was
and
not
that is the
interested in
plan
his
to
company's
tell the guy.
services.
Hey, Mortal,
I
how's it
noticed he
going?
has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable,
If you just
he has a
got here, you
tendency
missed
to
me
rub the back
ranting
of his
about
neck.
how they're gonna ruin the new
If you
Mass
see
Effect
that,
TV
press
show and
him
how
on
I'm
the
not gonna
subject.
watch it
It
because
may
they're
distract
trash.
him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope
If
to
you've
hear
been
from you
here, I'm
soon.
sure you heard me. But yeah. Oh yeah. I thought so. I figured you were listening, but I wasn't sure.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Should I tell him? I'm gonna tell him and see if I get any Paragon points for
Actually,
it.
I wanted to warn you. An agent of the Aramali Council hired me to break into your network. She gave me this.
Oh, a cracking device. I appreciate your forthrightness, Shepard. Now that we know what to look for, our IT people can have a little fun with the Asari. We'll isolate their viruses and feed them false data. If you'll excuse me.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers.
Alright. I guess I have to go back and talk to her.
Any results?
Everything went as planned. You should see results soon.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only
Let's see if I
500.
get both. I'm hoping
All
for
right.
Paragon points and
I thought
Renegade
you might have
points.
wanted to provide
Cross
more.
your fingers.
Since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Oh, just Renegade points? Alright. Whatever. Should be well enough into Paragon that I should have no trouble on Vermeer by the time I get there, even if I get a little bit of Renegade. I can't help it. I get a little Renegade every once in a while, but whenever I try to do a Renegade playthrough, I just can't do it. I end up doing all the good guy stuff anyway. It's like I don't know. It's very difficult for me to be the bad guy. I have successfully done a full Renegade playthrough, but I felt bad about it the whole time. So, I don't know.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keen? I've heard you might be able to help.
Oh, Keen. I was
You
wrong
are the
both
Spectre
times.
that just
It's
arrived,
not
are
Quinn
you
or
not?
Quinn.
What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass.
Yeah, that is the
How
best part of the
fortuitous.
Renegade playthrough. It
I'm
really
the manager
is.
of the local synthetic
It's
insights
all the face
office.
punching.
For
That's
the
fun.
moment, at least.
I like that.
Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are
That
ransacking my
snooty-ass
office to
reporter,
find it.
I hate her. I enjoy punching her in the face in my
suspect
Renegade
your
playthroughs.
goal lies
I enjoy
outside
punching
this
her in the
port.
face sometimes
Mr.
when I'm
Analaeus
playing
would be
Paragon.
disinclined to let you wander.
I wish
If you
you could
recover
punch
the evidence
Caden
from
in the
my
face.
office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Like I said, if you're playing male Shepherd, Caden is not a problem. Caden is only a problem if you're playing female Shepherd, and he has a lot of very, very concerning red flag personality traits. So, that's why you want to punch him in the face. He's not so bad in this playthrough because I'm playing male Shepherd. So, and I'm just not talking to Ashley. I'm leaving her on Furmire, so I don't need to get her friendly for anything, so.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
I love it when the aliens
Violence against
use
Mr. Analaeus' thugs
human
may be necessary.
colloquialisms.
He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If I have to kill the guards, I'm afraid I can't help you. There's still the law around here.
True enough, though I hasten to point out that Ms. Matsuo disapproves of outside contracting. If you change your mind, I will remain here. I see no other options at present.
Ah, alright, so we have to...
Back again.
There is another way, but...
Today?
I've been thinking over your difficulties with Analaeus.
Indeed?
So if I help you, you'll help me.
Yes. You need to get into the garage. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other...
Oh, you're gonna make me have the whole conversation again? We did this already, man.
Lotion? Violence against... He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Oops.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Did I go over to the wrong door?
Don't hang up.
Ah, I forgot why I hate this place so much.
I'm on noveria now.
Oh, hey. Oh shit. Alright. Security's been disabled. That's weird.
Beat
kids.
Grumpy Krogan. Alright. But yeah, it's one of those instances where, like, Caden's not a problem if he's just one of the guys. Alright. Now, I think I want to go... Like, I'm going to the garage, but there's another elevator here that will take me where I want to go. Alright, that's to the garage. Yep, there we go. Alright, I want... Oh, I can't save. Alright.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Oh, I got that shotgun I wanted, if you can't tell. I really love Mass Effect 1 in its world building and its storytelling in general. The dialogue is fantastic. The combat leaves a little bit to be desired, and I think that's why I like the second one so much more. It really... I don't want to say upgrades. Elevates, maybe? The combat? And overall, I think it's just a tighter experience. So... But if we're just going off of story, 1 and 2 are tied as my favorites. It's not to say that I don't like 3. 3 is an amazing game, but the last like 15 minutes of the game really kind of bring it down like a lot. Oops. Damn it. Also, once we get to Mass Effect 2, I will no longer be just throwing grenades everywhere all the time. I don't know why I can't seem to not do that when I'm playing this game. Like, I know I was playing Warframe earlier, and Square is interact in that game. So, it makes sense. It doesn't make it any less annoying. Ah, shit. Alright, we've got our evidence. Let's save here. Remember earlier when I said that we were going to shoot that lady? Here she is. She missed us.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Alright, where's the rest of them? Because I know they're in here. I can see the little triangles. Ah, there they are. Hopefully them moving around and going down the steps will pull this person out of cover. Because they've got to be... Oh, well, that's irrelevant now. I think I've got all the loot. So now we go talk to Lord Quinn. Yeah, alright. Oh, nope, I missed some loot. Look at that. Shame on me. This is why we double check for loot, because you never know. I shot her in a lot of places. But she was very rude. And, you know, manners are important. Oh no. We're not all facing the same way. This is bad. Alright. Oh no!
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the
Sneaky
Synthetic Insights
secretary.
office. Would you know anything about it?
Don't be coy.
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Keen. I keep saying Quinn. There's no W in that word. It doesn't seem to matter. It freezes you in place once you get into the elevator, so it's always weird when somebody's not facing the right way.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Oh.
Why isn't Internal Affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been
Of course
undercover
they
for
do.
6 months.
He's
I want you to
stealing money
convince
from
Keen
them.
to
If
testify
there's one
before
thing a
the
corporation
board.
will
With
not
his
stand
evidence,
for.
this planet can run profitably again.
It's somebody putting a dent in the bottom line.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
You know where I work. Heck yeah, I know where your office is. Hold on, I gotta clean my glasses. Give me a second. Can't see. Went to push them up my face and touch the glass. Oh no. That's better. Alright.
Commander Shepard. What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write...
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Ananias.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it? I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Don't get feisty. It's just asking.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Ananias' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Ananias. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify.
See?
Make
24
whatever arrangements
Paragon.
you need
This
with
is
your
one of the
contact.
biggest
I will wait
Paragon
here.
chunks you get at one time. So. Alright. Let's see. I need to talk to her. usually like to go everything better than the one before, but those two are a lot better, and the last one's only a little worse. I think we'll do it. All right, let's do it. All right. Oh, we match now. Fantastic. I think that's it for side quests. Now, there is another way to get the pass. Alright? It's been ages since I did it that way, so I'm not entirely sure what the process is, but I think you can get one from the guy that stands near the garage. And you obviously can tell Parasini off no and get the pass from Laura Quinn. Instead of, like, we're getting one from her for helping her. But there are other ways to finish the quest. Ha! It's like a James Bond movie.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keene has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keene, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
Austin Powers. Give me Austin Powers. Man,
again. Yeah, get
I
a
haven't
move
seen
on.
that movie in ages. That was a good
Shepard,
movie.
I demand you place this bitch under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
There were so many great funny moments in that movie. I totally forgot about it. But I got the reference to the reference, not that reference. Because that, in that movie, is referencing James Bond. It's been ages since they made a good James Bond movie, too. They'll probably never be able to make one again. They're too busy trying to destroy that IP. Alright, he's only got 2 bars left to fill Paragon up the rest of the way. Now, one of the other things you have, too, is, like, there's the DLC mission, that's the asteroid. We're probably going to do that soon. But, By filling up the Paragon bar or the Renegade bar, you get access. Oh, fuck, I went the wrong way again. To a special mission. And they're different. The Paragon mission is different than the Renegade mission. Nope, that's not the right way either. Damn it. I hate this place. It's literally a square room with 4 corners, and everywhere you want to go is a corner, but everything in the center kind of looks the same, so I end up getting turned around constantly. But yeah, this guy right here, I think you can get a pass from him too.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeus. And the matriarch came through.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
I like how he sounds like a mafioso. The
Access to the
guy.
garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
While I give you crazy eye. Man, I love how crazy everybody's eyes are in this game. Like, I miss it. It's so funny.
I'd say these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
I think you're right, Garrus. I think the matriarch had crates full of Geth. You don't want those to get too close, I'll tell you that right now.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Huh?
Geth. You expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
Huh?
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Priorities, right? Alright, I'm pretty sure there's some loot in this room. Yep. Here's our favorite ground vehicle. Ha! Yeah. Probably. That's probably why he seems so agitated when he says it. I have to go now, man. Ah, shit. Look, I'm like the first to admit I'm not like great at driving games. Like I have a couple, and I do enjoy the racetrack games occasionally, but the Mako makes me seem a lot worse at it than I am. I'm just put that out there. Alright, got some loot right here. We don't have long to get it because it's a level 1 hazard. Oh good, it's not locked. There is a couple of places here where there is loot out and about, but shit. Like, always check the wrecked cars. Usually you can see the thing light up. Yeah, there's some here. Alright, let me get rid of these guys first. It'll take the ones down the tunnel a minute to get here. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, it doesn't even look like they tried to walk down the thing. Well, I guess they know where I'm going, so it is quite logical of them to wait for me to come to them, so. They just want to let me know that the big boys are here. Alright. Alright, where were we? Where were we? What's that? As much as I dislike the ground vehicle in the second game, the Hammerhead, because it's stupid and it's got like shields like wet fucking tissue paper, so it's like really difficult to get anything done with it on the higher difficulty settings of the game. I mean, but even beyond that, like in the third game, I mean, I know there's like, they come up with bullshit story reasons why you don't have a ground vehicle at all, but it's stupid. You should be able to get one. As incomplete as it is, the ground vehicle shit in Andromeda is like the best part of the game, driving that thing around and discovering the very little amount of stuff they managed to put in the world for you to discover. Like, that is like the best part, you know? Just like, I love driving this stupid thing around, even though it handles like a fucking brick. Alright, here we are. I really liked the vehicle in Andromeda. The vehicle was phenomenal. I loved that you could mod it and paint it, and it handled good enough. Like, it wasn't phenomenal, but it was way better than the Mako. The part where they dropped the ball with that was they had the great ground vehicle and the open worlds, but they didn't have enough for you to like do and find, you know?
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
So Andromeda, the real problems with Andromeda was that you could tell a lot of the talent had left the studio by then. The story was alright. They didn't manage to make it epic, but it wasn't terrible, and the dialogue and characters were pretty good. I would say that the game was probably a solid 7 once the patches come out that fixed the really weird shit that was going on with the faces and some of the other glitches and problems. So, other than it being unfinished and they dropped the ball on, you know, the exploration, it wasn't a bad game. But instead of putting the work in, they abandoned it. So, like that game could have really benefited from a few more patches and some DLC. And I think it would have done much better. Probably would have actually been the start of a second trilogy like they were hoping, if they hadn't dropped the ball so bad. And I mean, after the failure of Andromeda, I didn't even try Anthem. I didn't even
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
I didn't even give it a second look. And not because Andromeda wasn't good. It was a decent game. But when you know that they're not gonna follow through on, you know, something they're gonna get money for, like DLC on a single player game, that they promised the DLC before the game even came out. So if they're not gonna follow through on that, they obviously can't handle a live service game. Veilguard was their chance to make everything good again for their reputation, and they did not get anywhere close to that. I still insist that they owe me $60, because that was not a Dragon Age game and it was not an RPG, and those are like in the top 30 reasons why that game was a 3 out of 10 at best. And the only reason I don't give it a 1 or a 0 is because it is functioning software. You know. And, you know, it gets a 3 instead of a 2 because there were pretty colors, and I like shiny objects. I'm not gonna lie. But the characters were all weird. And, like, I don't know what happened, but everybody looked like a potato. I don't understand. Like, they had some really great characters. Like, the Iron Bull was, like, the coolest character in, was it Inquisition? Yeah, Inquisition. Like, what are you doing? Where was he? I don't know. I have no confidence that BioWare can handle Mass Effect 4. As far as I'm concerned, it's probably not even a Mass Effect game. BioWare is not what BioWare used to be, so why would they make a Mass Effect game? They can't make a Dragon Age game anymore. They keep saying they're different teams, but I know for a fact that a lot of the people that worked on Veilguard were moved over to the Mass Effect team once Veilguard landed on its face. Its very potato-y face. So, it's sad to say, but Andromeda was the last good game BioWare made. And nobody liked it. So, I mean, I don't see it going anywhere.
What were those things?
Yeah, I got some strong feelings about that shit, man.
Field.
I do.
Maybe someone in the labs knows.
And then that asshole that worked on the game was like, paying money doesn't give you the right to be cruel about it. And it's like, motherfucker, this is America. I could be cruel for free. The fact that I paid for that bullshit? Kiss my ass. Fucking hate people like that. I can have opinions on whatever I want to have opinions on. I was so irritated. I made a video about how irritated I was about his little cry bully fest. It's actually on my channel. It's under Tea Time. Because that's what I had decided I'm gonna call when I you know, do videos about how I feel about bullshit in the industry. And none of my stuff was ready, but I was so mad I did it anyway. I still don't have, like, the stuff I need for that kind of setup to do that kind of thing right, but I was like, you know what, I have 1,000 reasons not to do it, I'm just gonna fucking do it. And I'll tell you what, now I only occasionally rant about it instead of all the time, so it helped. Oh shit, it's this one. I hope I have enough Omnigel to hack this thing, because I hate doing this puzzle. Fuck, 41, I don't think that's enough. Alright. Let's see how much I can get. Alright, let's do equipment. Who needs any of this? Fucking... Alright. Alright, let's see what I get. Omnigel. Alright, that should be enough. It's not even like it's a hard puzzle, but if you fuck it up in the beginning, and it's easy to do, it takes a long time to fix it so that you can then do it. So... So I'd rather just use 100 Omnigel, because, I mean...
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please.
Oh, and the other
Council
thing that
authority
really got
confirmed.
under my skin
You
is
are
they kept
entitled
saying,
to secure
a lot of
access
people
all
worked really
systems.
hard on this. And it's like,
Please
yeah,
note
and it
that
was
queries
crap.
relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access
because,
is only available to binary helix executives. This system is
I don't
ready to
know.
process
It really
queries.
irritates me when people
You
are
may
like
access me
mad
at any
that you don't
holographic
like
interface
something.
within Peak 15.
I'm not usually one to be rude about it, but there's a point at which if it's just not getting through your head, sometimes you gotta be rude about it.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress.
Yeah.
Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Nah.
That's all
I'll
I need
figure it
right
out.
now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User
Oh, no.
alert.
I better save. I don't trust the autosave system. I never have. I never will. Newer gamers, I say newer gamers, younger gamers will never understand
Manual restart
why
required.
old school gamers, as soon as they see that autosave shit, they're like, damn, I better save.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Which one is this? That's that. Alright. Guess we'll do the roof first. It is one of the easier ones to get done. But I still remember, like, I'm sure you remember a corrupted save file could just wreck your playthrough,
Main
man.
reactor
It
shut
could just
down in
ruin
accordance with
everything.
emergency
That's
containment
why I've
procedures.
got, like, tonight we're
Manual
saving in save
restart
slot
required.
2. Tomorrow, if I play again in between when we stream, it'll be
User
save
alert.
slot 3.
Landline connections
And
are
then,
disabled.
if we stream
Passenger
it right
trams
after that,
are
it'll be
offline.
save slot 4. Because then I'm only losing 1 night's worth of gameplay if something happens to the save file. I mean, for my PlayStation 1, I had, like, I don't know, at one point probably 15 memory cards. Just because, like, I would have, like, several different saves on each memory card for each game, and you run out of space in them old memory cards. Like...
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
It's like when I get, like, something for, like, when you get the new systems, I'm, like, still like, oh, wireless controllers, that's so cool. I remember when you had to order the special controller with the long cord if you didn't want to sit right fucking next to the TV. This took a turn really quick. We went real quick to back in my day. Fuck it, it's still my day. It'll be my day till the day I die. Alright, let's see.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Oh. Boo. See, that's why, dude. Oh, Dragon Age Inquisition was a good game. I mean, it wasn't Dragon Age 2, right? But it was a good game. And it was a nice end to the series,
alert.
since
Main
it definitely
reactor
was
shut
the
down
end
in
of the
accordance with
series.
emergency containment procedures.
I would recommend,
Manual restart required.
you know, once your feelings feel better about it, to maybe try playing it again, but do not rely on one save file, my man. At least do 2, and then, like, after you've been saving in one spot for a few hours, you switch up and you go to the other file and you start saving there for a few hours. I have been doing that since I was like 11, and I lost like a good day and a half's worth of a JRPG I was playing. I think it was when I was around 11.
User alert. Main reactor shut down
And
in
I
accordance
mean, that
with
shit was
emergency
heartbreaking,
containment
man.
procedures.
I was
Manual
like,
restart required.
excuse me. Yeah. Save early, save often. Use separate save slots. I have very few games that I've truly enjoyed that have only had autosave. Like, cause there's a couple of them, like, out there that are pretty decent games, and but they only have autosave, right?
User alert.
And the
Main
whole time
reactor
I'm playing
shutdown
them,
in
I'm like,
accordance with
I'm
emergency containment
not
procedures.
comfortable.
Manual
You know?
restart
I'm
required.
like, what's... It's like, why can't I save manually? This would be a good place to save. Why isn't it saving? Alright. That's still the tram. Is this the way I came in? Why is that? Is that cafeteria? What is that? No, I don't want to go out that way. Alright. I think the reactor's in there, and then I want to go to the tram.
User alert.
That's what I want to
Main
do.
reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
But yeah, I think Iron Bull was one of my favorite characters in Inquisition that wasn't like, I don't know, him and Dorian had some of the funniest party banter. Like, that was one of the things I always loved about the Dragon Age games, is that when you were walking around with your party, like these guys, like, they'll talk to each other in some of the elevators on the Citadel and stuff like that, but in the Dragon Age games, like, the people you were walking around with would, like, talk to each other and to you,
in accordance
right?
with emergency
And
containment
if they
procedures.
didn't like each other,
Manual
they would
restart
trash talk
required.
each other, and it was hilarious, and I miss it. I love good party banter, you know? Alright, let's go this way. Shit. Whoa. Back up, buddy. I was not expecting him to run at my face so fast.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
And like, if you took all of the mages with you in your party, like, they had some pretty funny, like, banter as well. So.
The AG3 fuel line's cut.
I like how Garrus knows from that far away what's wrong with it, and he's just shouting me instructions. I'm always expecting when something opens here, when I'm not quite over to it, for one of those little arachnid bugs to jump out at me. A lot of people don't realize you can come up here. they of course miss out on those XPs and those loots. Alright. I think we can head over to the labs now. I may have underestimated the amount of time we were gonna be here. We might be here all the way to the end tonight. I was gonna say end game, but that wouldn't make any sense. No, I was telling my sister earlier that Dragon Age Veilguard was so bad that it retroactively ruined the rest of the Dragon Age series for me, because I haven't even been able to go back and like play the original trilogy without getting like pissed off. I'm like, maybe one day I'll be able to go back to it, but right now I can't. So I was really hoping that AE, whatever, I was really hoping they would shut BioWare down after that debacle. Just gut the studio, send the developers to go work on their ball kicking game, whatever they're calling it now. It's not FIFA anymore. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, on to the tram we go.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Damn it. Alright.
They're locked in.
Alright, I think... Oh, right. They locked down the tram to keep the contamination, you know, contained. And by contamination, they mean the Rachni.
He killed himself because he was part of...
Alright. Hold on one second, my cat is begging for treats and I'm trying to give them to him. I thought I had longer for that little, it's not exactly a cinematic, but that little instance of me not having to do anything for a moment with my controller. I'm always underestimating the amount of time I have when I sit the controller down. I hate the little ones that run up on you and explode. I really do. You know what the Rachni workers, the little ones, remind me of? I don't know if you played Morrowind. Or Oblivion. But the Quama workers from the little Quama mines. Okay, yeah. So they remind me of those little guys. The Quama. I think it's Quama. The little bugs. Kind of have that whole anthill thing going on.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
Got them in Skyrim too, but I have Morrowind too. I was playing that, well, I don't know. It was like last year or something. Because I have my 360 right next to my TV as well. I have a HDMI extender on the back of my TV so that I don't have to tilt the TV out to change what system I have hooked up to it. And I also have a couple of adapters. Like I have my Nintendo and my Super Nintendo, but I also have a system that I got that plays Nintendo and Super Nintendo games because I don't want to like overwork my old school systems. You know, they got sentimental value and shit, but I have an adapter to hook that bitch up to the HDMI. It does the, oh, what is it? The RGB, the like little plugs that are red, blue, and yellow and green. It switches them to HDMI. So I could, if I wanted to, which I will get around to it eventually, I will stream Dragon Quest or something.
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look,
But yeah, I
human,
borrowed
I
Oblivion, I think,
like
from a friend. I either borrowed it or rented it. I can't remember. But Morrowind, I love Morrowind, but I really don't like it when I have to, like,
My name is Shepard.
have a notebook and take
We'll look
notes
heavily
when
on
I'm playing a
parsing them
video
out.
game.
The
And the
aliens
journal
overran the
in
hot labs
Morrowind
last
is
week. Only Han
absolute
Olar
dog
got
shit.
out,
I
he
mean,
ain't all there
everything
anymore.
else about the game is fucking
First we knew the
amazing.
bastards
You know
were
what I
clawing into
mean?
my command post.
But if you
They had a
actually
lot more
want to
staff
finish the game, you need a notebook.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job.
A nice, thick, college-ruled notebook,
hell
too.
doesn't feel like it.
None of this
The board
little,
sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday.
what are
We
those,
haven't heard
like,
from her since.
writing project booklets. None of that bullshit.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave.
I mean, I've
We made
got,
it inside.
I mean, I'm looking at it right
Lost some
now,
good people.
because I
Those
was
of us
thinking
left
about
are
Morrowind.
short-handed.
But I've
We've
got
kept order
a,
by long shifts and stems.
you know those little,
I don't like it, but I don't
it's
see an
like the
alternative.
length of 2 CDs, and it's 1 CD wide. Those, like, books to hold CDs. I've got one full of Xbox and Xbox 360 games, and I've got one full of PlayStation 1 games. Then I can see them from here. Alright, you know, I know
I've got
this
work to
stuff.
Yeah, I hear that.
I don't want to hear all the
Hell,
stuff about all
man
the
the
things that
perimeter.
are going on here. We all know what's going on here.
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Alright. I'm actually, like, normally, if I was just playing this game to play it, right, like, just me, I would talk to everybody about all the things. But I'm not getting any codexes from it, so I'm not getting any XP from it. And I want to move along to the story in this playthrough, because I always talk to everybody. I know what they're going to say. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this guy. I am going to talk to him because I think he's a vendor.
Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I heard there were some problems up here.
Furtively, I am concerned about the state of our guards. Many have been awake for days. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventrellis.
Ah, damn it. I just wanted to exit the comparison, not leave the store.
Let's have
done.
a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventrellis.
I think you actually run into him later.
What? No! Sorry, I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ayalis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
Alright, we don't need to go that way yet. Medical bay. Alright, yeah, we can get a quest from this guy. And I think we can also buy things from him, but I'm not sure on that last part. But yeah, we're pretty close to done.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
And I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable.
He's like, you're not supposed to.
You
but
know
you're
Mira,
gonna.
the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
See, that strikes me as something that shouldn't be automatic equipment, right? Like, toxin quarantine should be something that works, even if everything else doesn't work. But that's just me.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature, but there was no profit in something that kills one species.
Oh my god, he does! He does! Oh man, wait, what was his name? Shit.
Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't...
I was never a big Janeway fan for captains, but Voyager was one of my favorite Star Treks that was not original Star Trek.
Militaries, governments...
You do. You have the right Star Trek. He was the hologram.
I know you can't
the emergency medical hologram. The EMH. But he was modeled after like a quote unquote real guy in universe, right? So I think in one of the episodes a couple of the episodes they've used that guy's name and I can't remember what it was.
There's a reason the Citadel conventions forbid bioweapons.
Oh, you didn't realize I was
didn't
that kind of
expect you
nerd?
would understand. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs.
I love
Captain
Shatner Star
Ventralis
Trek,
doesn't want to
man.
risk more contamination.
The Next Generation is alright. Picard is one of my favorite captains, even though Next Generation is not is like probably like down the list, probably like my fourth favorite. But I really like Voyager and I like Deep Space Nine. Picard and Sisko are pretty cool as captains, but Shatner, his captain I think was the best one. Kirk. So it's Kirk, Picard, Sisko, and I mean Janeway's not like a bad Star Trek captain. She's just not as good as they are. That's all. Oh. Sorry, the cat decided to leap upon me from across the room without warning.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, right? Excellent. But no, why would we know that? It's not like we watch TV shows together. No. We play video games. And let's face it, none of the Star Trek video games are that great. They're just not. I did download the Star Trek MMO. I never played it, but I downloaded it because at one point Prime Gaming gave away a free, like, I don't remember what it was, but it was some of the bullshit you get from playing the game. And I'm like, oh, I like Star Trek. This is something I might could play if I was bored and didn't have any new games to play. It's free. So it's definitely on the list of shit I might play one day, so I should download the free shit. So I did. You know what? I have that free shit. I don't have room on this PlayStation for it, but if I manage to save up and get another PlayStation 5, I will download it and play it. And I will play it on stream for the first time. Just to see how bad it is or how good it is. Alright. I am a Star Wars fan if we're talking original trilogy, okay? If we're talking original trilogy, I'm a fan. I'm more of a Star Trek fan than a Star Wars fan, but I am an original trilogy Star Wars fan.
For these people?
Okay?
The quarantine labs are near the science
None of
team's
the other
quarters.
movies were really any
Once you're in
good.
there,
I didn't like them.
It should just be a
I didn't
matter
care
of
for
following
it.
our processes.
Yeah, so you agree with me. Yeah, they're the only really, like, they're the good ones. And none of that remastered version bullshit either. So.
Talk to you later.
Alright, let me go take care of this. Let me go take care of this mission here. But, yeah. I went to see, like, one of them in theaters with a friend of mine. Not the original trilogy. The trilogy that came out right after that was the movies right before it. I think they were prequels, or they were supposed to be, or something. I can't even remember what happened in them. That was how, like, not good they were. They weren't even bad. They weren't even bad enough that I remembered them. Oh, the old... Yeah, that could be really cool. That would be good, but here's the thing. If they don't get the right people to do it, it'll just be trash. Like, there's no... This one? That's the medical bay. Oh, is this guy? No. Ah, quarantine and barracks. Okay. Yeah, I knew you meant someone. But it would have to be someone with talent, and there's not much of that going around right now in Hollywood. Maybe if one of, like, the independent studios made the movie, it would be good. Because, honestly, you can do an excellent sci-fi without a incredible budget. They did it. They did the original Star Wars movies that way. So, it can be done.
Okay, this one will get you.
Hell, half the time I think it's them relying on some of that, really, and that's not even good CGI. Like, relying on that crap makes the movies worse. Ooh. Yeah, Keanu Reeves is awesome. He is like one of my favorite actors ever.
You're not part of the crew.
You're very angry about that.
Call me Shepard.
Settle
I'm a
down,
Spectre,
guard.
sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Bro, why you gotta make this hard?
I told you to leave. You know what's in there? You want to kill us all? I've had 4 hours of sleep in the last 3 days. I don't need this. And I thought this was going to be a quiet shift.
Can I annoy him into this?
I told you to leave.
Alright. Alright, let's see. Can I shoot him? Apparently not. Alright.
You know what's in there? You want to kill us all?
I do.
4
Kinda.
hours of sleep in the last
Let me
3
in.
days. I don't need this.
God damn it. Alright. Fuck. I need those points. Ah, shit.
Uncertain. I welcome.
I heard there were some problems.
For now, with forced cheer.
Let's have a look.
Regretfully.
Alright. Medical area first. Go get that quest again. I forgot that asshole guard locks you out of shit. That's why I save early and I save often.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering. I have a non-disclosure agreement.
But you're going to.
You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15?
We reactivated her.
We lost. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were.
I understand your.
But there was no profit. Thoros B.
It doesn't matter how safe you make.
Militaries, governments.
There's a reason the Citadel.
Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine lab.
I'll talk to him.
I can't ask you to do this.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Alright, there we go. Oh no! With what? What do you need your help? What do you need my help with? I gotta remember to save before I talk to this guy again. We're gonna finish this part of the quest, and then we're gonna be done for the night, because I do not have time to finish out the entirety of this zone. Meet me in Stonewall Way Shrine. Oh no! I can't. I don't even have that. I don't have that downloaded on the PlayStation 4. I don't have enough room to download it. So even if I wanted to help, I couldn't. I'm sorry. Cause you mean ESO, right? Not one of the other games that has that location in it. Cause I know then you're just having fun. Cause I couldn't do that unless you bought a version for the PlayStation 4 or 5 and we could use share play and I could just beat whatever you were trying to do for you.
You're not part of the crew.
Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Navy.
Great. Another human wandering around where they're not wanted. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
Again? What the fuck?
I told you.
What do I have to say to this guy to get him to let me in? I know I can get in there. Alright.
To leave.
Yeah, I'll bet it was weird. It was getting weird when I stopped playing a couple years ago. I don't miss the game. I do miss some of the people we used to hang out with. Oh, motherfucker. What are we doing here? This is not... I saved. Did I not save? Before I talked to that asshole? Fuck. Oh my god. It's like it does not want me to do this quest. I'm gonna do this quest. It's gonna happen.
Hang on. What do you want? They're suffering. I have a non-disclosure agreement.
But you're going.
You know Mira, the VI for peak...
We reacted.
We lost... These three were exposed to a toxin.
I understand.
But the Thoros B...
It doesn't matter how
militaries, governments...
There's a reason.
Our notes and equipment are locked in the...
I'll talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Actually, you know what? I think I need to go talk to that other guy about it. I'm gonna go talk to him before I go to the quarantine zone, just in case I'm doing this wrong. Oh, yeah. I can understand the curiosity.
Something you need?
I've heard about
there
the problems in the quarantine
I'd
lab.
talk to this asshole
like
first. That's what I screwed up.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Yeah.
Those
that sounds about right, too.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Wait. I am not optimistic about Elder Scrolls 6. I mean, I wouldn't buy it anyway because I'm boycotting Bethesda. But it's gonna be a trash can fire. We all know that. I mean, just look at Starfield. That was a dumpster fire. It's still a dumpster fire. It was one of those instances where I was glad that it was only on the Xbox because then I could see how terrible it was before I bought it, so I didn't buy it. Because I mean, it obviously like has a couple of cool things going for it, but man, I've watched some people play it and it looks so boring. Like, so boring.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is the best new loading screen simulator, you know. My cat is annoyed because I won't give her any more treats. She does not understand that a couple of treats is fine. But she cannot have all of them. Alright. Oh, fudge. There we go.
Your mission ends
See,
here,
that quest is not so hard once you do it.
Ambush.
Oh, that's bad. I mean, I love side missions, right? I love it when there's stuff to go do that's not the thing you're supposed to do, but they're not supposed to be better than the regular mission, right?
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab.
Lady?
Weapons free!
One of us is trapped in here, but it's not me. But yeah, I mean, and the other thing too is not only was
You mean the
Starfield just
the inorganics the Asari
bad.
had with her?
Think about how long it took them to make that terrible game, right? So it's not like them taking longer to make a game makes it better. And then think about how long they've been working on Elder Scrolls 6. And I don't know. It looks pretty bad. Besides, nobody needs a new Elder Scroll game. Crimson Desert's out. We can all buy that.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Alright. Where the hell is the exit? Because I need to finish this quest. we'll deal with Matriarch Benezia next time. I don't know if next time is going to be on stream, but next time I stream, we'll either be dealing with Benezia or we'll be headed to Pharaohs. One or the other. But I'm getting sleepy, so we'll wrap this up.
Is that the cure?
Alright, buddy, here's your cure.
You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia?
Awesome.
That's unbelievable.
I will check that out.
I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look. The guards? They've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that fire.
You'd be surprised, buddy.
I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. That... Oh, God, what a cliche. You saved their lives. Do you know that?
I think I did, but now I don't remember. It's been too long.
Could you spare a few medical packs?
Let me check.
They're worth their weight in gold.
My Discord really quick.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Yes. Yes. I look forward to the new one, too. I did watch them. They were good. And, again, like I said, both of those games are games that I would like, you know? I don't know why the big AAA companies can't get it through their thick skulls that the games that made them AAA companies are the kind of games we want, not the crap they're churning out now.
They seem to be coming along well.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than I've been administering stims at their request, but every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy, irrational.
Talk to you later.
That's good to know.
Of course. Be careful.
Alright. I'm gonna head over there. Actually, you know what? To hell with it. We're almost done. Let's finish it out. Just do it. Alright. Fuck. Barracks, quarantine. I think the maintenance area is through here, right? No. Damn it. I think I went the wrong way. Ah, shit. Well, I'll check anyway and make sure. Okay. Okay. I watched, Asmongold talking about Crimson Desert. And, oh, I always forget her name. Another content creator. She's real nice. I watched her talking about how great Crimson Desert was. Legendary Drops really loved Crimson Desert, but couldn't recommend it because, you know, it had enough problems that he was like, wouldn't want, it takes too long to get into it, he said, for him to want to recommend it. And I can understand that, you know, especially if you think your audience might not like it, you shouldn't recommend it. You know what I mean? So, I think it was a good call, even though he enjoyed it. So, I'm looking forward to it. It's one of the games that I'll probably... I mean, it's already on my wish list, but I need a 5 to play it, and mine, you know, it isn't working. So, there's no point in getting it yet. But, I mean, I'll just get the best version of the game that's available when I get around to getting it. So there's really no reason to rush, because I just keep hearing better and better stuff, you know? At least from the people whose opinions actually matter. Like, and the fact that games journalists do not like it, well, that says to me that it's probably really, really good. Alright, here we go. And end of the quest.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Liara's here because she wants to be, not because I asked her to.
Indeed. What have you told him about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
I can't believe you'd kill your own daughter.
I now realize I should have been stricter with her.
That doesn't mean it's not a beautiful masterpiece. I have heard that exact thing, that it's best worst game ever, and I mean that just makes me want to play it more. The fact that you can like do whatever you want really is important to me in a video game. It's one of the reasons why I love New Vegas. Yeah. That's what everybody says. They're like, I'm loving it. And that's fantastic. I hear they're already planning, what do you call them? Like, updates and DLCs. And there's been several patches to fix shit that people didn't like. And I like that, you know? Because, I mean, there are complaints, like, people will be like, oh, it's hard. And it's like, you know, you ignore that. But when it's like, the difficulty on this is unreasonable, you should listen to that. Especially when, you know, it's not just a couple of people whining about it. When people are like, alright, this is why this is inappropriately difficult. And the one thing that they did patch out to make it a little easier, well, yeah, I'm sorry, but in the very, very beginning of the game, the boss fight's supposed to teach you how to fight a boss fight. It's not supposed to become a hindrance to you getting to the rest of the game, right? Okay. I am not sure if I will be home, but if I am, I would very much like to see that. It should be in the evening. Oh no. God, it's running right up on me. Are you gonna play it from like where you are, or are you gonna start over if you stream? Either way, it doesn't really matter to me. I want to see both of those things. But you have to pick one, right? I want to see both things. I want to see the middle of the game, and I want to see the beginning.
This is not over. Saren is
But yeah, it'll be a while, I think,
My
before
mind
I
is
get
filled with his light.
around to
Everything is
even
clear.
if I were to figure out the other stuff, it would still be a while before I could get the game. So seeing you play it will give me something to think about, you know? Because I haven't watched Asmongold actually play the game, just talk about it.
The Rachni didn't cooperate with
So
you. Why should I?
I will not betray
and the
him.
reason why is because
You
the
will.
videos where he's
You-
playing the game, they're like 2 and 3 hours long, and I
must
just don't have
listen.
time for that right now.
Saren still whispers in my mind.
I figure I can go down that road when I'm actually
briefly,
ready to make a
but
decision
the
on buying it.
indoctrination is strong.
So you could turn on me again.
Yes, but it would not be my will, Shepard. People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was
Okay,
strong
so
enough
you're
to
not really that
resist.
far in,
Instead,
really.
I became a willing tool,
So,
eager
but
to serve.
you're not so
He sent
early
me here to
game
find the
that
location of the Mu
you know
relay.
you don't know
Its
where you want to
position
go
was
with it
lost
yet.
thousands of years ago.
But it does seem like a game that's got a lot of replayability. So even if you were, you could always do another one.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... Oh, you should...
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die. I cannot go on.
That
You
was
will
kind
have
of
to
funny.
stop
When she
him,
got stuck
Shepard.
behind the table.
Hold on. We've got Netigel. Maybe we can...
No. He is still in my
It
mind.
really took
I'm
away
not
from the
entirely
gravitas of
myself.
the scene.
I never will be again.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Oh, and I already decided we're doing the Paragon run, so we are saving the Rachni Queen, obviously. Huh. She's not the only one who's gonna have trouble because they joined the Saren fan club.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Musics? What?
Your way of
You mean the
communicating is
Asari?
strange.
That's already been
Flat.
handled.
It does not color the air. When we speak, one moves all. We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet. It is beautiful. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. End their suffering. They cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
If you're sure they can't be saved.
It is lamentable, but necessary. Do what you must. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you
Technically, that's
us?
what she's doing.
Are we to fade
She didn't
away
like the
once
Asari's
more?
music. She's got to talk to us. She needs
The
her own
Ragnar
music.
were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
I think we're gonna switch the
Will
station.
give us the chance to compose anew. We will remember.
Besides, like I said, if we don't set it free, we can't talk to that lady in the second game about the fact that we set it free. She won't be there. And then in the third game, it'll be some kind of weird Cerberus thing. We don't want that. We need all those. We need all them more assets. We gotta play the long game here, man. $24 points. It's like Lord Keane. Gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't remember which way to go. Not that way. This way? Yeah, this way. Alright, I'm gonna save. I know it auto-saved, but I want to save again because I can't remember if we can talk this guy down or not. I don't remember if he's just shooting at us or if we get a chance to talk to him first. But he's definitely mad. Oh, can we skip that? I don't think we can. Alright. It's time to go! And get back to the ship. I'll save feelings time with everybody for... I'll play at least once in between now and next time. And I'll hit all of the side quests that have just become available between here and Pharos. And we'll do Pharos next. But I also have to hit the Citadel.
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry,
yeah,
Commander.
stop being a bitch.
This is a tough mission. We're all on edge. Everyone go get some rest. Crew,
It's like I
dismissed.
expect it from the aliens. They're not in my chain of command. But I get an awful lot of insubordination from the fucking Alliance side of this room. Is all I'm saying.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Yeah,
Is this
no,
report
the Ragnar
accurate,
are
Commander?
creepy.
You found
I'll give you
Ragnar
that.
in Noveria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
The guy is such an asshole, but I understand his point. But, you know, he's still an asshole. And I do love the fact that no matter what choice you make, the council has something shitty to say about it, you know? Alright. That's it for the night. Happy Easter, everybody. Stay safe and well. I will see you next time. Hopefully, soon. Yeah. Good night.